A head coach's job isn't limited to helping athletes succeed on the field. They also coach their athletes to succeed in life. Our Sean Davidson discovered that for Bobby Bowden, teaching the intangibles was most important, and those intangibles became the game plan for his players' lives.
Time. It's a metric for measuring our lives. Seconds turn into minutes, hours into days, months into years. But despite time's fading nature, a few things remain constant. Family can be forged, and family is forever. The men who once represented the garnet and gold on the gridiron have forged their own unique family. Despite playing for FSU at different times, many of the former players see themselves as brothers.
Tradition that Florida State has, and when you become a football player, you become one family. And I think that's what brings us close together, being away from home and being grouped together to achieve a common goal.
For these men, one man has laid the foundation for their brotherly bond, the man who served as a father figure to them all.
They're like your children. They're like your children. You coached them for 4 years. Their parents were gone. Their parents were home. They were here with me. I become their parent, you know, and you get very close to them. And it's good to see them get out and succeed and to get married and to raise a family.
A lot of us, he instilled, godly wisdom and values into us, as our parents did as well. And I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to play for him for 5 years.
In November, Coach Bowden was reunited with a handful of his former players and assistant coaches. Decades of Seminole history flooded the room, each with their own life stories to tell. Some, like Heisman Trophy and national championship winning quarterback Charlie Ward, are now coaches themselves.
But it's always good to be able to be back with the former Seminoles, alumni, football players. We're all one group, regardless of what years we played. But it's also a blessing because Coach Bowden was instrumental in coaching us all.
Others, like former FSU running back Greg Allen, have their own businesses.
I'm in construction. I got a construction company. I run my construction company just like I played ball, with all I got, with the heart. And I treat my guys like I want to be treated, just like he treated us.
It was a meaningful night for everyone who attended, especially Coach Bowden.
Well, it's great because there were some of them here tonight that I haven't seen in 30 years, and 20 years and 25 years. And it's just great to see them, to see their wife, and then their children, and that's encouraging.
But amidst the joy and camaraderie was a deeper purpose, to raise money for the Athletes Care Association, whose aim is to support other FSU football players who have fallen on hard times.
Well, the reason why we formed the ACA because we had a lot of ex-teammates who had dire needs, fallen some hard time, financially, emotionally, some being homeless. And we decided that we need to come together. Me by myself only could do so much. But I said, what about use a great resource pool as teammates that you play with? And so I thought of a wonderful idea, and I said, solve the alphabet somebody can remember, so let's go with ACA.
Men helping their fellow brothers, a reflection of the principles and values of family emphasized by Coach Bowden.
And a lot of the emphasis was on the importance of a family because so many young men and young girls now are coming up without a family, and they miss the love and the closeness of a family. And of course, you have to have that love and closeness among players if you're going to win ball games. If they're all divided, you're not going to win, And so it was a great banquet.
As time passes by, the principles and values instilled into countless men by Coach Bowden have proven to be timeless, and now they're being paid forward, ensuring their family truly is forever. I'm Sean Davidson for Seminole Sports Magazine.
The Athletes Care Association looks forward to hosting their fundraiser again next year and for many more years to come. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rob Wilson. We'll see you next week on Seminole Sports Magazine.